Okay, YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I'm Gabe. What's up? Fucking, I don't know. This is gonna be a weird one. This is gonna be how to get yourself back out of a rut, the mindset, etc. from when you've regressed a lot in progress, bro. You were doing amazing, you were on track, you fall off track, and now how do you get back on track, right? Because that's the hardest thing, right? It's just kind of, you're in a state right now, bro, where you feel like you fucked everything up. And how do we get into a mindset where you could, one, stop regressing your process, right? Progress. Because I understand that once you're in that mindset, we're not also so worried about getting progress back. We're worried about not continuing to fuck things up, right? Because you're consistently getting worse rather than getting back on the fucking wagon. So what we want to do first is hit homeostasis. Before I get into it though, subscribe, like the video, share. Let me know what you guys think of these type of videos. I'll continue the other series about the things I wish I knew. This is just random one. Please go check out my other socials. I post on TikTok, I post on Instagram. I have a self-help book / routine that literally, again, you could coach yourself on that shit. It has 40 pages and updating of a bunch of questions and things like how to fix skinny fat, a lot of binge eating, insomnia, mindset tips, training tips, how to set up programs and stuff. It's an amazing video, whatever. Back to the point. Comment, help the algorithm, whatever. First thing I need you to do, bro, after you regress a lot in progress, right? I don't care what it is. I don't care if you just randomly started binging. You went, for example, out to a vacation, and for some reason that triggered a sense of like you came back and you couldn't lock the fuck in, right? Perhaps you just randomly got hit with a breakup. You got randomly hit with you know what I'm saying, some random stressful factor that just took you off your wheels, off your fucking you know what I'm saying, your arc of the flow. I call it the flow state. It took you off it. First thing I need you to do is chill the fuck out. I need you to calm down right now, dude. It's been a couple days. You're just fucked. I need you to first thing, and this is a lot of people want to run into cardio spamming. They want to run into, I'm starved the next day. They try coming up with new shit. Water fast. No, fam. What I need you to do, first of all, is I need you to look down. Do this, like, with me. Take a deep breath and realize you fucked up. You've fucked up. You know this stuff. You know this already, but I need you to realize it. I don't know how much weight you've gained up to this point, because, yo, this happened to me, too, when I came back from vacation. This happens to all of us. I need you to, first things first, look down at yourself and say, I fucked up. Understand. Look, think the ugly. Now that's where we're going to think of all the ugly and the bad things we do. Binging 3,000, 4,000 calories daily. Dude, I don't want to fucking go to the gym. Been back drinking alcohol, smoking, etc. Whatever it is for you, right? Think of that shit and accept what happened, right? Because that's the first thing, is acceptance. Rather than just trying to, man, I'm an idiot, I'm a fucking idiot, whatever, boom, boom, tomorrow, we're gonna start, no, accept where you are so we can let go of it. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just shoving it behind, because you're not really thinking about it, you are thinking about it, but you'll never truly get better unless you're kind of at peace and forgive yourself in that type of sense. The first thing, accept it. Second thing, forgive yourself. It happened. What does me sitting here fucking coping, moaning, and fucking just being a bitch, being a little girl, complaining about my fucking issues going to do to me? Okay, I went on vacation. Okay, I fell off the wagon. I gained fucking 5, 15, 20, 30 fucking pounds. Okay. Do I want to gain 50? You know what I'm saying? Do I want to keep going with it? No, I fucking don't, right? So I fucked up. Realization. Acceptance. It's okay. It happens to a lot of people. Second step. Next step. I'm a plan. What went wrong? What took me off my pageant, right? What took me off the wagon? What took me off the course that I was in, the flow state? If it was something external that just doesn't really happen normally, right? Doesn't happen often. For example, you went on vacation, right? That's not something you could just change. Fuck, that was just something that happened, right? Oh, my fucking family member died, right? Okay, that's different. Because if it's something like you fell off the wagon because, you know, fucking you started incorporating a new type of food. Recently, you've been more stressed with work, right? These are things that you can't really change. But regardless, I just want you to analyze and figure out what went wrong. Let's say you went on vacation and now it's like you're back home and you can't just lock back in. Okay, I went on vacation. What's been my biggest issue since I got back? You know, try to figure out what's been the sole fucking, like, cause to why you've been so locked out. It's been overeating. If it's been overeating, what have you been overeating on, right? Is it things that we can eliminate, get out of the house, right? You know what I'm saying? If it's lack of motivation, lack of not going to the gym, why specifically? Is it just you're not finding interest in the things that you used to, right? You don't like your cardio, you don't like the weightlifting routine. Is it perhaps I went in back into it too quickly, right? Because sometimes we get back from vacation excited because we feel like we just been eating so much, I get that motivation, then you come back and do everything at fucking once, and then you kind of just burn out, right? Shit doesn't feel the same way it used to. Figure out what it is for you, bro, right? Your girlfriend broke up with you, etc. Figure out, just get a grasp, right? Because then the next thing is just going to be planning. Plan what have fucked you up. What is the certain thing that right now can't get you on track? I'm telling you, if it's you're overeating on a certain type of food, eliminate that food. If you can't log back in because you're just not finding enjoyment in your routine anymore ever since you got back, it feels dull, it feels redundant, it feels unmotivating, change the fucking routine, right? Figure out something new, figure out something exciting, start slow, right? If it's just, dude, you're binging a shit ton of fucking calories now, bro, same fucking concept. We're gonna try different shit until eventually we get locked in, right? But what this is doing, and this is triggering a sense of motivation. It's changing the way my brain works to rather, let me fix what I did yesterday and then actually end up fucking today up. And then tomorrow comes and I keep trying to fix yesterday. And then it's a cycle that continues, right? I binged yesterday, over yesterday. I didn't go to the gym yesterday. So to offset that, I'm gonna do double the cardio I was supposed to do yesterday. I'm gonna starve today. And then you fuck up. Maybe you survive the day, but you fuck up tomorrow. Because again, it's a cycle that you are going to continue to get out of because you're constantly trying to fix yesterday, the week before. No, you have to hit acceptance, let yourself go, and worry about the future. Realize, dude, that okay, 2 weeks. What does 2 weeks in your life matter, bro? Nothing. Fuck that shit. A month. Fuck that. 6 months. Boom. What is me groping and moping about that shit gonna do? Nothing, right? So now it's just we're trying to plan for the future. Even if it's shit like you're overeating, right? Even if it's shit that it doesn't necessarily have an easy answer. Because, bro, when I got back from vacation, it was like that. Like, I was just binge eating on bullshit. And what was I doing, bro? There was no mix fix. I understood. I did the steps I told you. Acceptance. You know what I'm saying? I understood what happened. I tried planning, but I couldn't, I just couldn't understand why my body, my brain was stopping. I didn't want to do my fucking cardio. So what did I do? I just kept experimenting. Figured out the foods I was binging with, took them out the crib. And then while I was doing that, I also hated going to the gym. I changed my split. I bought some new cardio shoes. I figured out new things to motivate me to push forward rather than continuously trying to be in a deficit for the previous days, if that makes sense. And then eventually, it's going to be a bad process. You're going to have days where you still don't show up. You're going to have days where you still binge. But eventually, dude, something just sticks, right? Because you are motivated for a future. Set up a new goal. Your new goal isn't to get back on track, right? And that's what I'm saying. That's my last tip is small wins. Your new goal isn't going to be, let me fucking lose those 30 pounds that I regained. You're going to quit looking at your old self and idolizing that person. You're going to think, no, you're going to make new goals. My new goal today is to do everything I need to do for one day. I want to lose a pound this week, right? I don't care if you gain 30 pounds. Your goal isn't to lose 30 pounds. No, your goal is to lose a pound this week. You eliminate that person, bro. We're on a new season, new chapter. We're trying to do new things. And after this week is done, nice. We're trying to lose another pound. We're trying to binge one less time. We're trying to continue, have another week of consistency. That week is done. You do it again. You do it again. Until eventually, bro, you're back to that version so much quicker, right? Because all we're trying to do is get you back on the wagon. Because once you're back on the wagon and you enter that flow state again, bro, you're locked. And it's a cycle, bro. If you're in that place, do not worry about it. You know how many times this happens to many people, right? But the people that never snap out of it are the people that are constantly trying to fix yesterday, trying to be the person they were yesterday, and don't adapt, don't learn. I've mentioned this a billion times, and even in my self-help book about binge eating and stuff. It's like, dude, you'll never fix yourself if all you're trying to do is cancel out the binge. If you're trying to fix what happened yesterday, you got to accept it, move on, and learn. Most people don't want to learn. They just want to fucking shove their head down and cancel out what they did. No, dude, you have to fucking learn. You have to understand what makes you tick, what fucks you up, what things trigger you, right? If you're just constantly blinding, hating on yourself and saying I'm a piece of shit, that's great, you are, right? You're a piece of shit, you're a fat ass, you're a loser, you're lazy. Okay, but what did we learn from this? Nothing. You just binge 10,000 calories for what? To go do cardio the next day? Okay, cool. You're gonna binge again because you don't understand what. You didn't take the second to relive that horrific moment and learn what the fuck happened. Why did I do that? What triggered me? Review it like a fucking movie, right? Relearn it, rewatch that shit scene by scene, and attempt new things constantly until I'm telling you, this is how it worked for me. This is how I slowly started fixing my issues. You keep rewatching, you keep retrying things, you keep it in motion, and you learn things about yourself. The people that you love, the people that get back on track, the people that you idolize, their physique, their mindset, their motivation, are people that just know themselves really well. They know what works for them incredibly, and they could get themselves out of ruts. They could put themselves in random situations. You could drop them off in a fucking random country with a fucking pair of dumbbells and whatever, and they'll figure out a way to stay in shape, be happy, have a good mindset, because they know the way they think. And that's truly the biggest thing. You got to take time. You got to grow in these moments of fucking ruts, because this is genuinely, once you get to a point where you grow from these moments, bro, they come less often, and when they do come, you already know how to handle it, and you have that mindset of like, let me grow, let me learn from this, and A, you get out of it, and B, you fucking know, so the next time it comes, you out that bitch, bro, and you make fucking progress. I really hope this motivated, helped one of you guys in whatever rut you are in, bro. I've been through many of them, and I'm telling you, learn and do the steps I told you in the video. Please, guys, let me know what your thoughts are on this. Let me know if you want more videos you want to do. Like the video. I'm telling you, bro, I'm trying to grow this YouTube. Helps out a lot. Check out the TikToks. Check out the Instagram. Check out the self-help book and routine. I'm dropping a cookbook very soon. Again, love you guys. If you fuck with me, support, like it. Have a great day, guys.